Hello, real schoolers. Yes, here we are, once again, in the warming glow of the old school real school screen. Now, why is it old school today? Well, because finally we are celebrating an anniversary. That's right, real schoolers. I have finally hit 200 subscribers. And the fact of the matter is, I couldn't have done it without each and every one of you. And so, as a little, I can't call it a reward because that sounds really self-indulgent, but I thought I would do a Q&A episode. Now, at first, I wasn't really sure that I wanted to do a Q&A episode because, quite frankly, they seem a little egotistical and self-indulgent. But the fact is, several of my friends have done Q&A episodes, and they are far from being self-indulgent, selfish people. They're very interesting, in fact. So, if there is enough interest, I will gladly answer any of your questions. So, real schoolers, here's your chance. What do you want to know about Real School and Michael Wynne Johnson? You can, of course, message me if you'd like with your questions, or you can leave your questions in the comments section below. It can be about anything you like. If you want to talk about me, I love talking about myself. If you want to talk about Real School, that's fantastic too. And of course, as always, let's talk about movies. The last thing I wanted to do was finally give a shout out to some of my friends and supporters here on YouTube. There are so many great friends and supporters out there that I really owe a lot to, and it's finally time to recognize them. I gotta start with this guy, Hag Films. Trev at Hag Films. He's a great guy who knows a lot about film. I won a contest on Hag Films, and Trev, I just wanted to tell you, yes, I got the book, thank you, I'm looking forward to reading it. He takes time out of his busy schedule to bring you YouTube videos. In fact, the guy just had a brand new baby boy, and Trev, congrats to you. He's a good looking kid. He's got fuzzy black hair. Kind of looks like Dad in that sense, but I just want to wish you and your family all the best, and I hope the little man is well. So if you haven't already, go subscribe to Trev at Hag Films. I will put the link right here on the Real School screen, as well as below in the description. Number 2, I have to give a shout out to my girl Natasha at Something About Movies, another great Canadian film fan. She's made some great videos in the past. Her subscriber base has just absolutely skyrocketed since she started. She doesn't need my help with subscribers, but I still will do it. So, once again, her link will be here on the Real School screen and in the description below. And I'm really looking forward to the fact that Natasha and I have plans to do a video together. So watch for that. Something About Movies meets Real School. It's gonna be pretty epic, I think. Another shout out goes to a couple other Canadian film fans, Jimmy Stellar and his younger brother, Rorschach III. Gotta love the name. So, once again, Jimmy Stellar, there he is, and Rorschach III. And if you didn't catch that because it was too fast, once again, their pages will be in the description below. The great Scott, Critic with a Mouth, one of my biggest supporters since earlier on. He actually did one of the first shoutouts that I got on YouTube, and in fact, one of the nicest compliments that I've ever heard and probably will ever hear here on YouTube.
Real School, who Video Clerks, who are two of the best out there, that just has to be said right now. Video Clerks, go subscribe to them too. Real School, they gave a shout out, and this is a guy who has a film degree, I'm pretty sure, or at least he has been through university, so he has more to say, and he goes way beyond just the review of the film. I think Real School is just the whole package of what aspiring film critics on here would like to be.
Thank you very much, Critic with a Mouth. Once again, here's his page. He doesn't need any help with subscribers either, but here he is. Now over to my American brother, Josh the Critic. Now this kid, and I don't mean to demean him, he's wise beyond his years, knows his stuff, and writes some of the most funny and original reviews that I've ever heard, let alone from a teenager. Good guy, great reviewer of films. Here's his link, go subscribe. Last but not least, I gotta give a shout out to the biggest real schooler out there, my #1 fan. No, it's not my mother. It goes all the way down under to my girl Sammy at Mountie25 Girl, or Mountie Girl 25. I don't know. It's a really confusing name, Sam, I don't know. But anyways, she and I actually became friends now. We're Facebook friends. We talk on YouTube all the time because of her love of our national treasure, Paul Gross. Chances are I'll never meet her face to face, but I am glad that I met her on YouTube because we've had some great conversations over the ages. And Sam, thank you very much for your support. Film is a passion of mine, and I love sharing it with people who also share that passion. So stay tuned. I'm not sure when my Q&A answer video will be out, but I look forward to reading your questions. And for now, school's out.